Hello and welcome back to Born Sucker's Elliott Wave Analysis of Natural Gas. Here going forward, I just wanted to finish off where we left off, pick up from where we left off, and get into the details about what's been going on here. As you can see, this is a very complex and messy correction, along with all the trend lines and Elliott wave lines and Fibonacci levels that I've drawn in here for previous explanations. However, I'm going to go to another chart here. Maybe you're not able to see that. So let me just save this one here for now, and I will go to another not so messy chart. What's going on here? Looks like it's stuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this one's a little more easier to read and understand. I'm just going to get right to this area right here where I went into this correction here, elongated wave, wave 1, or rather A. This is your A, and then this over here to B, and then C, which was an elongated wave 5 for C. So I believe we've come into the corrective impulse, or sorry, the impulse wave of wave 1, and over the last week, we have finished, what is this, over the last, 8-9 days, week and a bit, we've come close to the end of wave, the ABC wave 2 correction of wave 2. So what I've got here, and I just want to show you, this is on the hourly chart. It's going to be the easiest to see. So we got our wave 1 terminating over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count that out yourself. I encourage you to do so to try and find out where these things are. I'm not just a, I don't like to be viewed as just somewhere you can come and get some information to make positive trades on, and the rest is history. What I do want to kind of instill within people is that there is a semblance to the market. All the algorithms are programmed to these things. There's a piece of information probably 90% of you didn't know. And this is just basically how it runs. However, the market maker does step in and delay some of the waves or accelerate them to the point where you're either locked out of an opportunity or that you're trapped, depending on which way you would have gone. Most people would have gone a certain direction when it's showing something, looking like something, that it is not, and then you jump long and the move becomes bearish. The price action becomes bearish and you're trapped. So what happened here, I would recommend new people to stay out of stuff like this. Just wait for the correction to finish, because this is a pretty complex correction. We got, after our wave 1 is complete, very impulsive, straight down. Okay, as you can see, straight down. This is the hourly chart. And then we venture off into another impulsive wave. 1, 2. I'm going to just hit that there for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This last little bit here is very deceiving. It is a five wave move. However, it looks like ABCs. I've seen some people call this, and I don't think it's right. Elliott wave analysis, whoever thinks that they're the authority on Elliott wave out there that's got a business on it, has called this entire move ABC, and called this an X, Y, or WX. This ABC would have been an X, is what they called it. So WX, Y, and then Z, or something like that. It was crazy. You don't need to go in, just because it's a corrective wave. You don't need to go into the specifics of XYZ or WXYXZ. It just doesn't make any sense. It's a straight up wave 1, or a five wave impulse move. The last wave over here, it is very tricky, and you do see it right here. Here's wave 4. So what this does look like and I'll put it out to you there. What this does look like is a wave somewhere in here. If this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's completely acceptable. So I'm not going to leave it there, but if you want to play with that yourself, have a look, fib it out. I'm not going to get into the details because the fibs are really complex and it's difficult to handle it, to count it, and to where to include it. It's there, but it will be here till Christmas. I know Christmas isn't that far away, but I got stuff to do here. So what I wanted to just explain to you is this was an A, B. We have B in the form of ABC, which is absolutely acceptable, right? The pink wave. And then C. C became, well, you could call it an A, B, C, D, E, but really it is just a elongated ending diagonal with an elongated wave 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as your elongated wave 5. Okay, so I just want to change the color. I'm not too crazy on that. I'll just change that to a 5. What did I have it before? As an orange, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so then we come into C. Now, we had some discussion about this in the Discord, which I encourage you to join. It's free to you. There'll never be a cost for it. Maybe in the future, we'll see. But right now, we're just looking for people with some skills, and we do have some people with skills doing Gartley, doing indicator, identifying opportunities in the indicator, bearish divergence, bullish divergence. The use of the stochastic and MACD indicators, fine-tuning them. Although I have used them in the past and they didn't prove reliable to me, maybe because I just didn't stick with it long enough. It wasn't really all that reliable to me because I wasn't paying attention to it. Maybe, I don't know, but this is what I think happened here. This is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Very simple, easy to count, impulsive, and 5. Now, what we come into here, again, ending diagonal. So what are you going to be able to do? You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have to exceed the previous 4, and then 5 with an elongated wave 5. Mind you, this is the hourly chart. I won't get into those details, but you can fib it out for yourself and figure it out. I did that on a previous chart. However, it would take some time to get in there. So now what I believe that we are into the wave 3. And this here is going to be your wave 1, and 2 is going to be up over here someplace. This is A, B, and then C. Then we're going to go 4 and 5 for wave 3, wherever that finishes. Okay. Now, what we do want to pay attention to here, because of what we had some weeks ago, which not everybody's going to figure it out, we had this gap to close over here, where I've got this fib scale. So this was a pretty huge gap, and there was a contract rollover and a price adjustment, rather, that did occur on this date, which was the 23rd of October. So it pumped up here pretty good, just a huge, and then sold off just a hair, never did close the gap. So what I anticipate happening here is the end of this wave 3. I haven't fibbed it out yet because we don't have the end of wave 2 just yet. So when that comes in, right now it is A, and it's B is in progress. We've got about 3 more minutes, and then the market closes here for the weekend. We're going to see what the gap does over the weekend on Sunday's open. Let's just have a look here. Let me count this. I might be able to give you so A, right? A, B, so A, B, C down here, and 1, 2, 3, and we'll see another, this is probably 4 right here, and now it's into wave 5. So what I anticipate happening for for Sunday's open is a gap up to finish off wave 5. Will probably exceed the high of this previous wave over here, and it's going to be, oh sorry, that is 2. It's going to be above, it's going to be above 6.47. Previously, I had forecasted this entire wave C to go to 6.48 or something like that, or 6.46. So, and below this wave 2, I don't think it's going to contest this, which is 6.544. So it's going to be somewhere in this range here, somewhere in this area, where it's going to gap up to, and then it's going to start its another small 1, 2, and then come down for the big 3, 4, and the 5 for wave 3. So keep a lookout. If you have any questions, I would be more than happy to address them in the Discord server, which I have directions to in the description box below, or if you'd like to leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Of course, always helpful if you or any of your friends are interested in this sort of analysis. I'm also starting to cover oil, WTI oil, more frequently, so hopefully that's helpful. And I'm probably going to get into S&P futures as well, yes, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to be interested in. I have been following it, and just been kind of loosely, not putting so much time into it. But going forward, wish you all a great weekend, and happy trading going forward. Thank you. Bye now.